All right, guys, welcome to Sold Out, hosted by yours truly, Flex Luther, and none other than Morgan Snicker Room. Man, what's going on? How you feeling? And what's new?
What's up, Flex? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing today?
Man, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. So that's all that matters.
We just want to let everybody know that this is being recorded on December 2nd, way before the Scotties are going to be, or way after the Scotties come out. You want to tell the people what the Scotties are?
Yeah. So the skies is just really me giving the creators that are involved in our community their flowers and some exposure because I feel like there are a lot of small creators that go unrecognized. So that's really where the idea stemmed from.
What's Scotty even stand for? Like, where do you get that name from?
So Sky stands for Sneaker Creator of the Year. So if I'm not sure if it's pronounced that way, but when I spelled it out with the acronym, I was like, yeah, we're going with Scotty because
Yeah.
there's not two O's. So I don't know if you would say Scotty, it might be Scooty, but yeah.
So, so on December 2nd, 2023, right now, what are the categories? Who's in each one? Uh, and who do you think is gonna win?
So the first category we got most underrated, and we have Sneaker Teacher, Beast No Hype, Sneaker Design, and we got Sneakerhead King, also known as King LA. Um, that one's pretty hard because I feel like Sneaker Teacher has been doing his thing this
Yeah,
year. Um, King LA is definitely underrated. He has a lot of creative content. I'm a huge fan of the Moesha thing that he did, but I'm gonna go with Beast No Hype because he came out of nowhere and like his collection is crazy, and
yeah,
he seems comfortable in front of the camera. Who do you feel is who is your pick for most underrated?
yeah. So this is kind of a tough category because all these guys, well, most of them, Sneaker King LA. I know he's got more followers than I do. Um, so
Does
can
he?
I call him underrated? I've only got 29,000. I think
I
Sneaker.
don't. He's not at 20. He's not even. I think he's at 15,000.
Is he at 15,000?
Yeah.
Well, I like his content a lot. I think it's funny. Um, if he was a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera, I think, he doesn't seem that comfortable in front of the camera. So, um, and that's a joke that I've made with him before. It looks
Yeah.
like he's
Yeah.
reading off a script. So it's not like I'm just throwing shade for no reason. That's a joke that we have.
Yeah.
I like Sneaker Teacher a lot. He just put out a video. Um, it was a stitch with Got Soul where he had his whole kids in there. He had the whole family in there.
Yeah.
Um,
I love that
they
one.
did awesome. They did awesome. I wanted to hate on it, but it was too cute. I couldn't do it.
Right.
So I would go with either one of those guys. I like them a lot. But yeah, we've this year we've seen a ton of sneaker creators come out, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. I feel like sneaker teacher. I feel like he should do like family content, like the sneakerhead family or something
Yeah,
like that. I think that would be pretty dope to see.
it sounds expensive.
Um,
Could you imagine? Could you imagine having to buy sneakers for your whole family to like just put some content out there? That
it,
sounds
it-
that sounds expensive.
I have one. I have my daughter, and it's expensive just for me and her.
Yeah, I've got zero. So
Man, you better get to working. All right, so our next category is most influential. Um, which you are part of. You're one of the candidates for that one. We got Angry Joe. We also got Bevan Salt. Then we have Valley Boy Kicks, and then we have you, Morgan Snickeroom. And as much as I hate to admit this, I can't deny how influential you are. That the past 2 years, New Balance, Saucony, Saucony, whatever you want to call it, Asics, they definitely owe you a check because I feel like you were like front runner on that movement easily.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I also think it's me. Last year I think I should have got it as well. Look, I'm not humble. I'm not, I'm the type to do victory laps before everything's all said and done. Yeah, it has to be me. I've got people wearing Asics, I've got people wearing Sauconys, I've got people wearing New Balances. So I mean, all these other creators, they are getting you to buy Jordans. You were already going to buy Jordans. That's
Now you
that's
you
my that's my campaign speech right there. You tired of the producer dancing all in the video? Come and go to the speaker room.
I like it. I like it. But yeah, man, I think I made a video earlier this year when I was talking about like how that let's see a sneaker that you have in your collection that you know no one else has. That video was stitched by so many great creators, small, big pages that we all follow and adore. Like that should have definitely took you to that flagpole.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun seeing a lot of the people who I look up to. Kind of look, that's weird. Not look up to,
He's
but
fanning out, man.
yeah, I know.
Ah,
Look, a lot of people who I watch, stitching that video and participating. And I think that that's the type of content that has defined my page. Just having sneakers that not a whole lot of other people have, and if you do have them, we can connect over that. So that
yeah.
was a really really fun challenge. I haven't been able to recreate that type of buzz, but I'm still working at it.
Yeah. I mean, I know I seen Key, she tweeted something. She tweeted how many pairs she had and she had a total of 454. And I'm like, I think you and Morgan should go head to head because I think he's the only person that's like over that number
Yeah,
far as
I've
like
got
our
600.
circle.
I got 600.
That's crazy, bro.
Over 600. I'm not sure
That
what the
is
exact number is.
insane.
Yeah. Um, I don't know how it happened, man.
That is insane. Like, and I
Yeah.
thought my collection was huge, bro.
How many do you have?
I'm just now hitting the 300s. Like, I'm just now getting in there. So
So
like
you couldn't
600.
go. You couldn't go every day of the year.
I mean, if you were gonna put that challenge out there, bro, I was gonna be buying shoes while I was uploading. Like, yeah, I was gonna get 365 days of sneakers. Absolutely.
Yeah. We're at 400 something. We're still at 400 something. I'm still doing it. It's just like these videos aren't getting any traction. So it's like, what's
Yeah.
the point, man? Like that's a lot of effort for 1,000 views, which I don't want to sound ungrateful, but you know, in our business, that's not a whole lot.
Yeah, nah, what we're trying to accomplish is it's not.
Right.
Um, so the next category we got is best dressed sneaker creator. We got School of the Ruler. Again, you're in this category. Morgan the Sneaker Room, Sneakerhead K, SB Sway, Roy, and Drip Savage. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little biased on this one because School of the Ruler has that like southern aesthetic that I like,
Yeah.
and that's my pick. Um, Me personally, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I fully understand what fashion is, far as
Okay.
like when it comes to putting stuff together. Like I can't appreciate certain outfits because of proportions, certain brands. You get what I'm saying? And I
Right.
feel like other people kind of know, like, oh, whoa, like he put that color with that color, or he put that
Mhm.
style or that cut of pants with that shirt, and they can appreciate it. I'm more of like a clean cut fit, color matching, color blending type guy. And if you do go with something that's like out of, that says a lot or like speaking loudly, it's just kind of one part of that fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going with School of the Ruler for best dress.
Yeah. I like this. I like this category. Obviously, you know, we already know who my number one pick is, but um
C-Roy?
I like Roy. Like to your point, right? You said that you don't understand what fashion is. I can agree with that. It seems easy to impress people with outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Um which it might be a hot take, but it just seems easy to impress people. If people like you, they're gonna like your outfit. Um, I mean, I see it with C-Roy, right? He might put on
You
something that
said that.
looks
I didn't say
good.
it.
I'm saying it. That's the homie. I see it with C-Roy, where people who don't like him don't like how he dresses, and people who do like him like how he dresses. But I gotta go with you, man. Uncle Schooler, man, Schooler the Ruler. We talk
But
about
he
most
put,
influential. I'm influenced by Schooler the Ruler, right? I see him get a pair of C Webs, and I'm on eBay, looking for a pair of Chris Webbers, so yeah, I got the way he dresses is just so clean. It's classic. It's like that athletic '90s style. I'm going with School
yeah.
of the Ruler.
Yeah, man, I love what he does. And he just knows how to put those hats and those shirts together.
Yeah,
Like he's got me. Like I'm finna switch up and like get into fitteds, but I'm trying to not because I just know like once I get into something, like I go crazy hard.
yeah.
Like I go into it. Pause. But I'm gonna like get into fitteds, but I just gotta figure out my head size. Man, it sounds terrible.
Probably like
Pause.
7.7
Um,
and 1/8. You gotta. Never mind. I'm not even. I was gonna say you got a little head,
Go
but
ahead. Go ahead. Talk about my head, man. Go ahead.
you
Go
got a
ahead. Talk.
skinny head,
Talk
man.
about my
You
head.
got a skinny head. Uh,
Wow.
so 7 or 1/8, 7.
Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But to piggyback on what you were talking about, as far as like people being easy to impress. Shout out Shiro. We've had our disagreements already this year. If you wasn't part of that, if you didn't see that, I'm sorry. Well, we already following each other. And the crazy part about it, this guy's following is insane because the video of us going back and forth was probably like almost 4 months ago. There's people still commenting like, bro, why you hating? Like I'm like, bro, this video's still going up. Like we follow each other. We've hashed it out. We talked about it. But I've noticed like certain stuff that he puts on like South Pole, like bro, South Pole, I would cry when my mom would make me buy like South Pole shorts. Like I would cry. Like, no, there's no way I'm going to school with South Pole shorts on. Jorts, it's no way. It's not happening, bro. Like I would not go to school. I would make like I'm getting on the bus or either and get off somewhere else or put another pair of pants on. Like it's not happening. So like I think that's why I say I'm just a little biased or like just don't really understand what the the uniqueness is or just the concept of the fashion of like how he puts a fit together.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, there are some trends that I pick up on, and there are some that I don't.
Yeah.
And the jean shorts, the jorts, that's not been one that I have participated in. And I don't think I will. So that's that.
Yeah. I don't see myself doing it either. So then we're getting into our last two, which is the sneaker creator of the year, male and female. And for the male, we have Valley Boy Kicks, Winona Kicks, Same Old Sneaker, Dre the Shoe God, Jordan Young, also known as Sneakernomics. And, then we got Sneaker Art Teacher.
We got a lot of mutuals in this. And this is tough. This is tough because one, if I don't say Valley Boy, I feel like he's gonna make a video threatening my life. He gets into it. He takes his sneakers
Shout out
so
Valley
seriously.
Boy. Shout out Valley Boy.
Hey, that's the homie, man. That's the homie.
Also,
Um,
also.
but like, I really like Jordan Young. I like Sneakernomics a lot. I think we have the same sense of humor. We're both very sarcastic. I really like that about him. Dre the Shoe God is hilarious. The
Insane.
quality of his videos is incredible, and he's very personable. Now I've got a dark horse pick on this one. It's same old sneakers.
Yeah,
Seth, man, I like his content a lot. We have a similar taste in sneakers. He's all over the place. He likes a lot of different things. But I like him a lot. He seems very friendly. That's my dark horse candidate for sneaker creator of the year. So,
I'm going. I'm going to.
Angry Joe's great too, but he's mostly doing the lives and stuff, so he's got a great following.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely agree with like him being in the most influential category. But I think this is more around like the creative and content and like what you're doing with your content. And I tell self same old sneakers all the time, bro. Like if you can change my opinion on something, then yeah, you're doing something right. And like I was not a fan of his when he first started out, but once I like start paying attention to his content and we start interacting, I was like, yeah, it's just like watching like this show, like something like you pop on Netflix and you just start watching and you kind of get lost in it. You kind of like forget like, oh, I'm on Instagram, I'm watching reels, I'm watching a TikTok because he's like, his that intro, the B roll, all that he has that he puts into his content. I appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of high quality stuff from Seth, man. I really, really like his content. Of course, Charlie Winona Kicks. He's a friend as well. I really like his content. I like the 30-day wear tests. I just have too many sneakers to do that. But I love how he does the 30-day wear test. All of these guys are really, really great. So
Yeah,
whoever wins it is
yeah.
very well deserving.
I think I should have put a category on there for most improved because I feel like Valley Boy definitely like expanded his content, like what he posts and like how he goes about posting. He kind of dug his own little lane,
Yeah.
and he's known for that,
Yeah. Threatening to beat up people.
But yeah, like you said, Winona Kicks definitely. I love the quality of his videos, and the crazy part about it is, I wasn't even paying attention to Winona Kicks. I believe it might have been you. I was on a live and somebody was like, you should check out Winona Kicks. Like his quality is insane. And I went and checked him out after that, and like yeah, I've been a fan ever since then. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah. Really good stuff.
Um next we got Sneaker Creator of the Year, female. We have Sneakerhead K, uh Key to Your Soul, Kixology, and then we have Marissa Hill. Um I'm going with Key.
You going with Key? I'm going with
Awesome.
Key too. We're not gonna have a back-to-back winner this year
For
for female sneaker of the year, sneaker creator of the year.
I mentioned her this year.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
I don't even I don't even remember her name. Shout
Laura
out to you.
Lebeck.
Oh, shout out to you. I'm sorry.
Did she ever get her reward?
Of course you will bring it up. So, I reached out to her. She never reached out to me. Once I finally did get in contact with her, I was like, hey, send me, any type of like payment platform that you want to receive your cash prize on, and I sent it to you. She never hit me back. I mean, which is kind of understandable because there's a lot of people like, hey, can I get your cash app tag? And like you don't have no clue what they're doing with it. They're trying to scam you and stuff. But I had like legitimate people tag her like, hey, like he's not trying to scam you. Like this is something that he did, and he's just showing appreciation to you know uh others in their content, which what I really like about this year and last year, or just in general this whole concept, is that I'm learning about other creators
Mhm.
because I was not watching her content. I didn't know who she was, but me doing this is what showed me her content. Also, with Marissa Hill, that was another person that I learned about this year just doing the Scotty Awards.
Yeah, yeah. She's big on YouTube. Um,
Uh,
and I mean, she just took a picture on Instagram with Snoop Dogg. So she's going to a lot of events. I think she lives in New York. Um, so
wow,
yeah, she's
Snoop
pretty
Deal Double
big.
G.
I think that she does modeling as well. I think that's kind of her thing.
Okay.
Um,
Like was what like in streetwear type?
uh,
Just in general, just
Just in
modeling.
general, I'm not sure. I just
Okay.
think that I just think that that's what her job is. She's a model. So she takes a lot of pictures and she gets like, she'll do it in sneakers. I like how she styles the sneakers. It's nothing that I mean, I live in Indiana. It's nothing that anybody in Indiana would wear. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
but it's really interesting how she styles the sneakers and stuff. But if this is a TikTok awards and it's, content that um, I consume all of their content, but key is I really, really like her content and how she
yeah,
styles sneakers. You brought up earlier her Halloween outfit with the
yeah.
sneaker styling. That was incredible, and I would love to see more women in the sneaker space for sure.
Absolutely. I feel like Key definitely has her own style. She definitely has her own style, and I love the uniqueness of like her style and how she styles her shoes, and just her overall engagement, interaction with like her fans, her audience, friends. It's I'm just a fan of her in general.
Yeah, she's very, very kind. She's a very kind and nice person, very supportive, um,
Yeah.
which is awesome. That's something I strive to be more of.
Well, I have to try a little harder there,
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm not doing good, and that's okay.
All right. So we're into when this release, it'll be New Year's, we'll be into the year of 2024. So what are you looking forward to? Like what are your goals as far as like content, sneakers, and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I've developed some relationships with brands that I love. Saucony,
I've noticed.
yeah, and it has been really fun to just be able to pick those guys' brains and talk to them and have them like some of my content that doesn't even have to do with their brand or what they're associated with. Just liking my content as it is. So just developing more of those connections and not even to use for anything, just to have people appreciate what I'm putting out into the world.
Yeah.
And that has been just more of that. I've I went into 2023 hoping to make money from social media. I have left that dream behind because it stopped becoming fun. Um, and
I agree.
just I'm hoping to just continuing to have fun, making content and just putting whatever ideas I have on the internet and having fun with it. How about you?
Um I'm more into building the relationships and better engagement. Like you said, I kind of start focusing on making money, brand deals, endorsements, sponsorship, and like I was getting a headache trying to create content, and I wasn't interacting with people. I was just like posting and going because I'm so brain fried from like creating the content. Like I don't want to sit on and look in front of my phone because I've been in front of it for the past 30 minutes editing videos, re-recording. So like I'm just trying to really go back to my roots, man. And my main thing for gaining this platform was starting a nonprofit that deals with sneakers, with helping with the youth, trouble youth, giving leadership, mentorship, just to give like a little example or just a little overview of like what my nonprofit would be about. It's just, you get some people involved, some youth involved. They pick a sneaker that they like, and we just give them a year-long program to just improve their life. And whoever gets closer to their goals, they get that pair of sneakers. So like you can pick a hype pair, Jordan, Travis Scott, or you can use anything, just a general release. But just trying to show the youth that like hard work pays off, and like I said, just giving that influence and that mentorship, that leadership, some of the things that I lacked in my childhood.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Sometimes I think kids just need to know that there is opportunity with hard work, and I think both of us both of us work a lot with kids, and I think that's something that's while we have our differences, that's something that we find common ground on, which is awesome.
What's your kicks of the day? What did you wear on feet today?
Today I wore the Adidas Consortium Cup, the Nice Kicks colorway. Um, It is so the Consortium Cup was a bracket style tournament that pitted a bunch of different boutiques together to design sneakers, and then it was voted on by the fans. So the Nice
Yeah.
Kicks pair has got a cream upper. I'm looking at the shoe right now as I'm describing it. It's got a cream
Yeah.
upper. It's a Samba, of course, TikTok's favorite shoe. And the stripes look like camo, or maybe even like a snake skin. Maybe, maybe not. And it's got rope laces. It's a pretty simple shoe, but I think it's pretty interesting and one of my favorite pairs from the Consortium Cup. How about you? What'd you wear today?
So let the record show that I'm not a fan of the Samba?
The Samba, yeah, the Adidas Samba.
I'm not a fan. I have the One Punch Man, which is like the silhouette that they use for that was kind of close to the Samba, and it's just like a real low cut. That I'm not a fan of low cut
Was
sneakers.
that a Gazelle or was that like a Campus 80 or?
Montreal was that what it is? Yeah,
I've seen it before. It's a flat silhouette. Yeah, it looks
yeah.
very very similar to the Samba.
I think maybe if I was a little taller, then it wouldn't be an issue.
So what'd you wear today?
So I wore the Attack on Titan Ultra Boost. It's a collaboration between Bait Shop, not Bape, as in Bait as BAIT, and Adidas. And I just love how comfortable this shoe is. Also a fan of anime, and I had a huge interest in Attack on Titan, but then I just got crazy busy with adult life, and I missed like the last two seasons, which I heard are really really good. But it's like a wine colorway, um, and it's based off the monsters that you see within the anime, which I cannot think of what they're called right now. There's an actual name for them, but it's based around the whole look, around that the monsters that are eating the people. Attack on Titans. I think they're Titans. I think that's what they're called. But anyways,
I wouldn't.
but
I've
yeah,
only watched like one episode. I think it was. I liked it, but like you said, adult life gets in the way.
yeah. But the insoles are crazy. The overall design is nice. So, but yeah, I love the comfort level. That's why I wore them today.
It's a shoe that you wear pretty often, right? Like,
It
um,
is. It is.
yeah, it looks very comfortable. So a lot of people think that Ultra Boost is dead. What's your opinion on that?
Absolutely, but they're still comfortable.
If you don't care, that's what I like. That's why I rock with you because it's like, yes, that's what people are saying, but like we're still gonna
Yeah.
wear what we like, you know.
I seen a pair going on sale for like $40. They'll retail at 200. They're coming home with me.
So the last segment that we want to do to kind of separate ourselves is do what's called a showcase. We go back and forth on TikTok all the time about who has the most diverse sneaker collection. It has gotten pretty heated to a point where people think that the two of us actually have beef. Um, but I can tell everybody right now we're good friends. But this is just a part of the show where we're each picking a sneaker out of our collection. Neither one of us know which sneaker the other one has picked. Um, and we're just going to show them off and let the fans decide who picked the best sneaker. So do you have your sneaker flex? I picked the J Tips. I picked the J Tips Shadow, Grid Shadow 2 in the Wear to a Party colorway. Um, just describing it, it's got a hairy suede on the toe cap, and then on the medial or lateral and medial side, all around. the back of the shoe in brown. There is a nubuck with forever stitched in there, as kind of like an underlay with some pink suede, green Saucony symbol. I mean, all sorts of colors on here. I had somebody say on TikTok that these look like a bacon cheeseburger. If you can see that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's got Savior stitched in the back. This is J-Tip's second Saucony collab. And the reason I picked this sneaker was because it was actually sent to me today by Saucony. Shout out to Jason over at Saucony for hooking me up with these. This is one
Wow.
of those, like, keep shooting your shot, keep shooting your shot. They sent me the Color Plus collabs from Saucony, which is also a grid shadow too. But yeah, I really, really like this pair because it's colorful, it's loud. I love what J-Tips is doing. I called these the sneaker of the year when they just showed us the back of it, when he teased the back of it. I called him the sneaker of the year back in like March or February. And I'm not fading from that. Like that is what I believe is the sneaker of the year, and I'm just happy to have them in my hand. So if you haven't seen them, please look them up. Again, these are the Saucony and J-Tips Grid Shadow 2 in the Wear to a Party colorway.
I think I said something about them looking like the burger joints. I remember there was another collaboration that you had. It was based off a burger, and it reminded me of that pair.
Yeah.
But I felt I was just a bigger fan of the blue pair. I liked the blue pair a lot better.
Yeah, I'm gonna by the time this comes out, hopefully I will have the blue pair at that point. I was actually looking
Of course
on
you will.
StockX. Not that and to be clear, I use eBay mostly. But I was looking at StockX just to see what the prices were.
Price,
and
yep.
and the prices are the prices, and I'll wait a couple weeks. What'd you?
Got that. So the pair that I went with was the He Got Game Retro 13. There's not much that I need to say about this shoe. If you've been in the game for a while, even if you don't collect Jordans, you know what the He Got Game 13s are. And if you don't, just please look them up. There's a lot of great backstories and concepts as far as Jordan playing in them, and also the movie He Got Game. But yeah, this pair means a lot to me because the first pair that I had was not mine. It was given to me, and I had that pair stolen, and I also got my first concussion in my first pair. So
How did you
yeah.
get a concussion in your He Got
So
Game 13s?
I found out that cement concrete is
Mhm.
not something you want to fight on. So I got into a little scuffle, and I was picked up and dropped on my head. It's just the most simplest way to tell you. And if you guys don't know what a concussion is when your brain is literally shaken. And that's what happened. And once I hit the ground, I start seeing those little stars that everybody talks about, and I knew I was out. But yeah.
So is this dreadlock flex, or is this?
Yes, this is D-Boy Flex.
Gotcha. I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm with you.
This is absolutely D-Boy Flex. But I mean, I laugh at it now because I was just I was with my cousin, and I didn't have no clue why the guy that I was like I did not like had my number. So we're walking, we stayed, and it was like a little small town. So we're walking, and like they're playing basketball, and I didn't notice it was him. So I walked by, and I feel my phone vibrating. And he's like, "Yeah, don't run now." And I'm like, "Whoa, wait, who is this?" And I realized who it is. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's finna go down. I ain't running." So I tell my cousin, I'm like, "Bro, let's go back. Like I'm ready." He's like, "Nah, bro, I don't think you should." That should have been
That
my
should have
cue
been
and
it.
my sign of like, yeah, I should be like, "Nah, don't go, bro, don't go." But I was like, nah, I ain't running. So I would think that it's common sense. The way I'm raised, the way my family is raised, like, hey, if you go home with a black and eye, both of y'all better have a black and eye. Like, one's
Right.
not gonna be in good health, and the next person's not.
Right.
So I'm thinking, like, Cuzzo got me, So the guy had on like a jersey, and
He
so
was
we're
hooping in a
squabbling,
jersey.
whatever.
He was playing ball in a jersey.
Yeah, he was hooping.
In a jersey.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, that's
bro, I
diabolical.
don't
You should have
remember.
known, man. You should have known right then and there. He was hooping in a jersey.
No,
He's got nothing to live for.
it was it was one of the long jerseys too. It wasn't even like the short, like it was a long jersey. Like anyway, so
Yeah,
like we're fighting, and like I just noticed that he kept on like getting low. I'm like, why is he getting low? And I'm just falling for the trap because I'm getting closer and like trying to hit him. So he picks me up, and I hold on to his jersey. I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't finna do me like that. Obviously, the material on the jersey, the adrenaline's rushing, my hands are sweating. Like he just shakes me to the other side, and when he does that, like he puts me right on my head, man. And like I said, I start seeing them stars, and I'm thinking like, hey, this is when Cuzzo's gonna jump in, right? Cuzzo didn't jump in, so I opened my eyes like I don't know, 3 minutes later, 5 minutes later, maybe 10. I have no clue. I was out. And the first thing I said, I was like, "Damn, bro, you didn't let me get my ass beat, did you?" And he like, "I don't know what happened. It happened so fast." I'm like, yo, I just took a L, bro. Like,
so hold on, wait a minute.
and
So your cousin was still sitting there, like just waiting on you to wake up. He couldn't even like pour some water on you or anything like that.
crazy, bro. Crazy part about it is, dude got off like 2 more hits, bro. Like while I was out, and I'm like, bro, you never thought like, hey, let me get in there, bro. Like,
That's
he getting
crazy.
off. He getting off on Cuzzo.
I mean, see, you had
And
to have
like,
had your arms folded up like this. Like we seen those videos of people getting knocked out, man. Like your hands were going up.
my hands did go up because I knew I was about to go out. Like I said, I seen those stars. I'm like, it's over, bro. You put your hands up because you finna feel it. You finna put that pressure on you.
So
And
did you fight your
yeah, so
cousin after that?
no, bro, I had a concussion. My mom did though.
Okay. So there's a chance that Flex has CTE.
Yo, bro, that is so messed up.
I'm just saying. They're
And the crazy part about it, that was not even my first concussion, bro.
for yeah, you probably got it, bro. Like they're gonna you need to donate your brain to science. Your brain gonna look like Aaron Hernandez's brain.
Oh no, bro, look, no, that's not even the funniest part of the story. So my other cousin, he's riding by and sees me on the ground, and he's like, "Yo, what happened?" So he hops out the car, and he's asking me like, I'm just waking up, bro. So I'm still trying to grasp that like I just went to sleep, got put to sleep, and yeah, this is gonna be the trending topic for the next month.
Yep.
And I can't see out my other eye. There's so much going through my head, and then he's like, "What happened? What happened?" I'm like, so he puts me in the back of the car. He takes me to my house, and like, yeah, my mom freaks out,
Is there a
and
video?
I eventually end up going to the hospital. What's up?
Is there a video?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, those camera phones around, but I never seen the video. I was thinking about that the other day. I never seen the video. I would love to see that video.
So if anybody has a video of this, um, please tag Morgan Sneaker Room on TikTok in it, please. I want to see Flex's arms get folded up um, as he goes to sleep.
Night, night. You want to go night, night? Definitely went night, night. But yeah. So that was my showcase shoe.
That was in the He Got Game
S-
13s.
and that was in the He Got Game 13s.
Dang.
Surprised they didn't take him off my feet.
Yeah, that's a good point. I bet if you had some phone posits on, right? Once he knocked you out, he could snatch the phone posits off your feet and beat you with them. That looks like a heavy shoe.
Wow, that's pretty aggressive and
That's just what
specific,
I would
bro.
have done. If I had any feedback for the guy who put you to sleep, I would have said, take the shoes off his feet, hit him with them, because that's
Well,
disrespect.
the He Got Games were too big anyway, so like he probably could have
Oh
did that
yeah.
with them because they were like bricks anyway. So
So I had the He Got Games from 2013. I think was the last release before the most recent one. Am I correct on the?
I don't think so. Because if they would have dropped in 2013, I would have got them. I think the Berets dropped in 2013.
Well, whatever the mid 2000s He Got Game release was, I got that pair. Are you looking it up now?
Yeah.
I got that pair. I had to have them. Have you ever seen He Got Game?
I've seen bits and pieces. I have not seen the entire movie.
You haven't seen the whole thing. That's crazy. I will say that the He Got Game 13s are probably, in my opinion, the second best sneaker in that whole movie. But that's maybe a story for a different day.
Yeah. Because I definitely want to know what the first one is. Oh, yeah, you're right. 2013. First time in retro was 2008, and then 2013, and then we got them in 2018.
Yep.
I don't remember the 2013 release. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was in March. I think it was March. March is sticking out to me. Or August. I think it was March.
Might have been. It doesn't give me the actual date, just gave me the year. Yeah.
Yep. So basically whoever's listening to this, the audience is going to decide who had the best sneaker, who had the best story with their sneaker, and then we'll crown that person the champion of the week. So we'll find some sort of embarrassing task that the loser has to do. We'll find something embarrassing.
I gotta find a video.
He said,
"Yeah, I gotta find a video."
It might be. Maybe we'll make some sort of TikTok. Maybe we'll do some sort of TikTok dance. We'll figure something out. And if you've got any suggestions, please, let us know on TikTok or Instagram. So, with that being said, we've got one more segment where we're going to talk about upcoming themes. Flex and I have different tastes in sneakers. If you were able to see the video, you would see that Flex has got a bunch of Jordan boxes behind him from the mid 2010s. And if you know anything about me, I'm into runners. I'm Asics, New Balance, Saucony. I've got Jordans. That's where I started, but that's mostly my collection. So, Flex, why don't you let us know, what are you excited about this upcoming week?
So this is the week of the Gratitude 11s. They're released on the 9th. Always wanted the DMP 11s. And this is pretty much a retro. There's a little different, details are a little different, and they end up changing the name because there was changes in certain details to the Gratitude 11s. But definitely the 11s, the holiday release, is always what I'm excited for, especially in December.
Yeah, it sounds like DJ Khaled named those. I can tell you straight up, I have zero interest in the Gratitude 11s.
Wow.
There was a shock drop, right? There was a shock drop.
Yeah.
Didn't care about it.
I didn't have the money.
So, hey, that's how it is. I hope you get your pair. I hope you get your pair and everybody else.
Do you really?
I do, 100%. You're going to look like everybody else all January. And they'll be cooked by April. But Kith just released their Kithmas product list, I guess. They're coming out with an Asics model. I think it's like the EX89. They did like a Knicks colorway on that model a few months ago. But what I'm excited about is the 8th Street Clarks and Samba collab with Adidas. I got the cream and green pair. I hit the pre-order on it, but they're coming out with a same cream colorway, but a red, blue, and green stripes. I think that's a really, really interesting shoe. I think that's a cool shoe. Now, it's not going to be one that I purchase because that's a very expensive shoe. It's like, we're looking at about $250 for this shoe. And I've already got a very similar one. Yeah, I know, right? But I love that 8th Street Samba that Ronnie Feig is doing with Kith. So that's what I'm really, really excited
No
about.
way.
I love the Kith myths. Whoa. I love the Kith myth releases.
Bro, I'm gonna have Keith Smith. Keith Smith. Keith Smith.
So I've been really excited about the Kith myths. Um, the Kith myths releases. You guys are gonna see a bunch of bloopers with the Kith myths. Me trying to say Kith myths. The Kith myths releases. He combines Hanukkah and Christmas. He releases like apparel and game boards and like dice and all sorts of stuff for the Christmas holiday, or the holiday season, I should say. So yeah, that's what I'm excited for.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I've always known about Kith, but like I've never like really dug into it or like kind of gave it a chance
Mm-hmm.
until I start following you. And I love how clean the presentation is. Like
Yeah.
everything is appealing when he puts it out.
So there's a joke kind of within the Kith community. That sounded weird to say, but like the Kith people who appreciate Kith, that he puts on the Kith filter, so everything looks way better than it actually is. When you get it in hand, it's kind of like underwhelming. I can say that and it's just something that we come to expect. But
not with those prices.
Yeah, right. Yeah. At first, it started off with just the sneaker collabs for me, salmon toes, flamingos, that type of stuff, and then I started getting to the apparel. Once I started making enough money to be into the apparel, so yeah, that's that. I think he makes a lot of creative stuff, and I'm still a fan. I've got on. Oh no, I had on Kith pants earlier, but yeah.
That's Kith lover. Kith lover.
So that's going to do it for today. Be sure to give us a follow on all the social media platforms. Flex, where can they find you?
Flex Luther on all platforms. That is Flex with 2 X's and then LUTHOR.
And I'm Morgan Sneaker Room on all platforms. That's Instagram and TikTok is where I'm mostly at. And yeah, this has been the Sold Out podcast.
Just a disclaimer. This is our first time recording, so if it sounds a little funny, be patient with us because we're definitely learning as we're going.
So with that being said, we appreciate you guys listening to our first podcast episode. And we can't wait to hear from you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.